And the crazy thing is, I took a lot of flack when we opened KW. People came to me saying, you did this to Rainey, you tore us down, you did, I got all the beat up and the stuff, and it wasn't me. I had somebody from inside Rainey approach me and say, I think this would be a good fit for you. I was a CRS, I love to learn, I was always doing coaching, I was always trying to do something different. And this agent at our office said, you need to go talk to this guy named Dick Dillingham, who was a CRS instructor, and sat down, went to lunch with him, and I knew from that point on it was there. We at Rainey had been dissatisfied with a few things, and we were looking for an opportunity, and it just happened to fall in our hands. And it was appealing to me because it was a capping model, where Rainey was a capping model. Most companies around here were not at the time. And it was education based, and it was team building, which I had built a team successfully, fallen apart, built a team, fallen apart. So I was looking for that education and that avenue to teach me what to do. And that's what Keller Williams provided to me.
I'll tell you, the way it happened for me was, there were 2 local recruiters here, and my Aunt Robin Prather was one of them. And she called us at Adkins McNeil Smith, where I had been for 12 years, had zero desire to go anywhere else. But she said, I've started this new career with this new company. Would you let me kind of practice on y'all? And would you come? And we were like, sure. I mean,
She's your aunt.
really? I mean, you say yes. It's Aunt Robin. You just say yes, you'll go. So me and Mom and Cindy Cole and a couple of us went. And we left that first meeting and we were laughing. We were like, this is ridiculous. This is never going to work. There's no way they're ever going to be a Janet Jones or a Marceline Giroir or a, RPM. It's just not, this model is not going to work here. And I had a business partner, Cindy Cole at the time, who was one of the agents who opened Chenal Valley. Brilliant, creative, out of the box thinker. And about a week later, she goes, I've been thinking about this Keller Williams thing. I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, I really am. I think I want us to go have a second meeting. And I'm like, do you know how much trouble that's going to be? We're going to have to change our signs. She's like, we're not going to go there. We're just going to go ask some more questions. And we walked into that very first office over there on, not Arcade, but Rainwood. And I don't know what happened. 15 minutes in, Dana walked out of the office. We were sitting there. And she looked at me and I looked at her and we were like, this is where we're supposed to be. And it was that simple. We literally drove back to our office, set a meeting with our people, told them what we were doing, and I think we were moved in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It happened that fast. And I'm still not sure exactly what happened. It was like something clicked in both of us. She was all about the technology. I was all about the culture, and I don't remember if the win-win and all the things were on the wall there or not.
I'm sure there were.
But remember how adversarial real estate was?
Oh my
back then?
gosh.
It was cutthroat. It was competitive. You didn't share any information. You didn't tell anybody anything because they would go get your business. And in every transaction, there was a winner and there was a loser. And the harder you fought, maybe the more you were the winner, but not always. But both of my parents had always taught me to do the right thing. Work like you don't need the money. Everybody should walk away feeling a certain positive way. And when I walked in Keller Williams and there was literally written on the wall all the stuff I had been taught, which was opposite of what our business was at the time, I was like, that's so familiar to me and comforting, and that makes sense to me. It was practical, and it struck Cindy that way too, and we were like, okay, this is it. So it was the simplest decision. Scary, because I was leaving my mom, leaving the people who raised me in this business, and I didn't think twice about it after that day.